Hello, my name is Swiss Bianco. In this video we will have a look at two different slide assemblies from the Florida Man. The Florida Man is quite likely more smaller company down in Florida. I found that on the internet. I never saw that store or did meet those people before or anyhow. So yeah, they have quite some good deals on Glock Gen 3 mainly parts, mainly the 17, 19 and 26. It's a sister company, how it looks, from the P80 company where I got Goldie from. Goldie has its separate video, so you see the milling of the slide is pretty much the same, just in different sizes. So those two companies sell those as a kit and different variations as well. So because the quality is surprisingly well, I wanted to do video on them. First we look at the 17 version. Now it's basically the complete kit. You get sights, you get the bottle, all the small parts, and it's not assembled. Now what I put on this version here is sights from the PSA Dagger. I like those a lot. Plus the slide plate is also from somebody else, but you get the standard sights and the standard plate with it. We see the milling is really nice done. I like the black nitride finish that they used on them. You can get it in a Cerakote as well if you want. You can get also cheaper versions without the RMR cut on them as well. Now also they use a standard recoil spring. This one is stainless steel from a Squirrel Daddy company. They just give you a plastic one, and I like to have a metal one, so that is not coming with the kit either. Then to the Glock 26 version, basically the same, just smaller. Here we're gonna have our Meriglow sight that is not yet all the way mounted, of course. That's why that stands up there. And threaded barrel version, as with the 17, you can get it in non-threaded as well. And here we see the standard slide plate, just the usual plastic polymer metal combination there. And what is interesting on the 26 version is that part here. So it's metal, looks like stainless steel, but it is just a single spring variation instead of a double spring. Usually the 26 style from Glock has two springs. So I did not fire that one yet. We're gonna see how well that works, but quite likely I gonna replace it with original Glock spring. The original Glock spring, since it's a double spring design, feels somehow a bit easier to charge. So as we load the pistol, it has a bit less resistance instead of the single spring. Again, I need to test that finally out, and then we make the decision, but quite likely I'm gonna change that. Here we see the usual plate, how it's delivered with the screws, the cover plate, you know. So you need to assemble the item yourself. It's not that much of a problem if you know what you are doing. Here we look at the rear sight. It's steel, it's not aluminium, nicely made with the screw that goes in the middle. Then we have a fiber optic front sight in red with the screw that goes in there. Always use Loctite. I just don't like that set up as sights that much. I prefer the other sides, that's why I mounted those. But those come with it, with the set, and the price is for sure really nice for what they offer. They are not original Glock parts, we have to see that. They are aftermarket parts. But the milling, the CNC milling, whatever company that make that is really nice. And the bottles are actually rifled too, not like those 2 Glock bottles that I got that were without rifling. Now those companies are not connected at all. So the smoothbore Glock bottles, God knows who made them. That is not connected with the Florida Man or the PAD company at all. But yeah, if you are in the market for a good slide for a Glock Gen 3 model, that is something to look at. They have different sizes and variations in their website. So that much about the Florida Man. Great service.